You may be surprised to know that probably you are using a poverty mindset. Recognize and change your limiting thoughts with the hacks that I will give you in this video. Happy present moment and welcome to Jeanette Salvatierra TV, your community with information and inspiration for entrepreneurs, business people, prosperous, successful, happy, fulfilled. This is Jeanette Salvatierra, your host, purpose-driven and purpose life-driven coach and business advisor. Thinking like a poor person is what is called a poverty mentality. In this case, behave like money should never be spent, that opportunities are scarce or are for others and not for one, not taking risks because it's dangerous, that success is temporary and not replicable, and the worst belief of all, that we are condemned to be poor for the rest of our lives. And that is not true. The good news is that the poverty mentality that leads you to a situation of poverty can be changed, and it's based on your own intentions and willpower. You can change how you think about a situation and, of course, live in abundance and prosperity. As always, to change something, the first thing to know is what exactly needs to be changed. So I'm going to introduce to you the typical or most common beliefs that tie you to property, and if you change them, they will open the door to abundance of resources, energy, even positive people in your life. I remind you, if you haven't done it yet, to subscribe to this channel, to activate notifications by clicking on the little bell, and this is super important because the content of or messages of these videos combine or complemented each other. They follow a sequence, a relationship, and by subscribing to the channel, you have easy access to all published content, and you will be also one of the first to know when we post new video or resources. These are the 11 beliefs more common and ingrained in the poverty mentality, and that we are going to help you change definitely. Signs of a poverty mindset. I cannot do it. Who am I to do it? Everybody hates me. Poor me. Have you ever thought this, or even worse, have you ever catch yourself saying this? Believing that you are tied to bad circumstances and the choices of others is the first belief to dismantle, because it takes away your power, your motivation to achieve and change, to transform your poverty mindset, and therefore the actions you can take to get from to a mindset or life of abundance. Fear of spending money that are not essential. If I tell you this belief like this, probably you will retake, or you will think that you don't have this belief. But if you caught yourself thinking, oh no, I better pay for a piece of meat instead of this strawberry. This is a luxury. To begin with, why fruit is a luxury? It will be maybe that the extra kilo of meat is for the husband or the children, and because the strawberries are for you, they are not important. There is another hidden belief here, the one related to merit, which is also a belief of poverty. In any case, when you, for example, don't spend in entertainment or in something for your personal use, even just keep taking your child or husband to their annual dental checkup. I prefer to spend the money in something that is more necessary. You are behaving based on a poverty mentality. More examples. I'm going to this shopping center that is 2 hours away because they always have the cheapest socks. And what about the cost of gas? Is your driving time not worth it? The constant search for the cheapest alternative, even it is nonsense, keep yourself trapped in poverty. The obsession to get offers, free entry to places, this is also a belief that can go unnoticed. There's nothing wrong with looking for and take advantage of offers. The problem presents itself when it becomes an obsession, when you are distressed, you don't sleep, you don't stop talking about how much you are going to save, even when the the difference is just a few bucks left. Always ask yourself, it is worth for all the time and energy that I'm going to invest in looking for these offers, instead of doing something else probably more productive, including resting or sharing with your family? Other signs of poverty mentality. It was nothing. It was just a stroke of luck. Or when speaking about others, that girl always get their high rise in salaries because she takes all the gossip to the boss, or maybe even something else. If you believe that you are just lucky when you succeed, or that the success of others is based on luck or influences, this strengthens your anchor on poverty. And even worse, believing that when you don't succeed or you fail, you are incompetent, is also a base for a lack of success in the future. Failure is just one another or another step in your path to success. Failure shows you what not to do, what to avoid to achieve success at the end. Another form of this belief is when with the relationship with success and failure is to think or say, I'm done, I will never get up from this situation, I will never get out of this circumstances. This usually happens because we deny that our own lives goes on, and the purpose of life is not only to achieve goals but also to learn in the process of reaching those goals. Everything is always obtainable, and you can always get to your goal. Everything is never lost forever, because our lives goes on, and when there is intention and goodwill, those are the forces that really drives you, and they have the last word. Do you have intentions to change? Do you have to, or do you want to improve your life? Are you going to take action, to act, to persevere, to achieve your goals or success? That's what's really important. Abundance depends on those intentions and will. Other beliefs about poverty and this poverty mentality, and that are very, very common, is feeling guilty when you have more than someone else. This is self-explanatory, and the recommendation is just to be grateful. Share generously what you have in abundance. Another belief is fear of to be seen as a bragger when you describe an achievement of yours, even if it's a great achievement. Humility is is not a contradiction or not contradicts sincerity. If you feel happy because of this achievement, why don't share it? Take the opportunity to inspire others. Thanks all those who have collaborated with you, to those who taught you something in your path to success, and fearlessly share your success. Never collect or a tab or bill when someone else can pay. This is another very common belief, and it's related it's related that with a feeling or a belief that you don't have enough resources, and this belief always appears in social situations, with family groups, with friends, even with colleagues. When you go to a dinner or in a restaurant or to have some drinks, some people may think, oh, this guy has more money than me, let them pay. We don't have much as they do. Besides being a lack of education, assuming that the resources of others are unlimited and that ours are limited puts us in a scarcity mentality, in a mentality of poverty. In those situations is when I love or like the American system. Separate checks, payment proportional to the consumption, and as we say in Venezuela, canaima style. And finally, the belief that you can lose it all. Despite everything you do, despite your talents or your efforts, you are condemned to lose it all. This is a great fear of many people, and as I always tell you, fear is the darkest and more limiting emotion that not only limits you in reaching success, it blinds you to the opportunities. It makes you detest or even avoid people that offer help, or makes you believe that people always has hidden agendas or will try to trip you up. So you can lose whatever you get, your money, your prestige, your success, etc. This is a terrible, terrible belief, and one of the most difficult to detect and therefore to change. So think about when you get discomfort or suspicious of others, this is not just a belief or a fear of losing it all. Don't worry. If you can change from a poverty mindset and stop being poor, you can do it, or if you want to do it, you can check out this list and think about how you can change every bad belief or every limited belief that you already have. And if you think you need help with that, to change from a poverty mindset to a mindset of abundance and wealth, follow me on social media, on my website, to sign up when this is available for my online workshop, The Journey from Poverty to the Abundance Mentality. If you like this video, leave us a thumbs up, comment, share, so more people can benefit of these contents. Thanks for watching, blessings for you and your business, and we will meet again soon in an upcoming episode of Jeanette Salvatierra TV.